Alright everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Corey. Today on Cooking with Corey, a black and blue bison ribeye steak. It's going to be delicious. We're going to blacken this ribeye of bison from NebraskaBison.com. We're going to make us a delicious blue cheese sauce to go over the top. It's going to be delicious. Stick around, let's get this cook going. First things first, our bison ribeye. We got to put that into the show. Look at that. Nice. Delicious looking bison ribeye from NebraskaBison.com. Pretty lean, looks delicious. Bison ribeye. Alright, blackening. I'm using Paw Prud'homme's. In my last video, Chicken Alfredo, I used Zatarain's. I used all that up on some other stuff, but we got some Paw Prud'homme. This is the one I like to use. If you can't find this one, use Zatarain's or whatever, or make your own. Anyway, get your ribeye. Get it all over your ribeye. It's just like you're putting a rub on it. You know, if you're doing some ribs or whatever you're doing, some pork butt, whatever. Get it all over it. Get around the sides. Alright, looking good. We're going to let that set 20 minutes and we'll be back. I think it's time to get our bison ribeye seared off. So we'll put a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of our pan here. Good high heat in here. And we'll take our delicious looking blackened bison ribeye. NebraskaBison.com. I'll have them down in the description. Go there, check them out. Order you some bison. Good stuff. Anyway, here we go. We'll take our bison. Throw in the pan. We've got a good sizzle. Sear, sear. We're probably pulling. He's not that thick of a steak, and we want a nice medium rare in there. We are searing away. This has been 3 minutes. This is probably a 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch thick bison ribeye from NebraskaBison.com. And we're giving it a good 3 minutes over medium-high heat on this side. It's time to flip it. So we'll take our bison ribeye around, give them a good old flipperoo, and there you go. 3 more minutes on this side. Nice crust. Look at that. 3 more minutes, and then we're gonna pull it. All right, it's been 2 minutes, and I think he's ready to come out. So we're gonna pull our delicious blackened bison ribeye steak out of there. Then leave on a plate to rest. And we got all of this stuff in the pan. We're not going to lose that. That's where we're going to make our sauce out of. So here we go. It's a 1/2 of a large shallot, actually. I found some pretty large shallots. If you don't got a shallot, you can definitely use onion. 2 medium-sized cloves of garlic, minced, oxalo. Put those into the mix. Looking good. Give a little stir around. Now what you want to do is let those cook through a little bit. Get a little translucent. Get that smell up in there. We're going to add some stuff. Alright, we have done our due diligence here, and it's probably been a minute. And you know, we didn't change out the fat. It's still the oil and the blackening seasoning that was on the ribeye steak. That's what we got. Our garlic and our shallot in there. And if you watch the Chicken Alfredo video, this is going to be really close. Now we're just going to make a different kind of sauce, and we're going to flavor it different. So, cream. And we're going to add... We're just doing one steak, so we don't need to add a bunch of cream. It's probably 1/2 cup of cream. Let's call it 1/2 cup of cream. And I did do some delicious green onion here, which I cut on the bias. Ooh, I didn't do a very good job on that one. We're gonna just give it a little bit here, just for a little color. We'll add some more later. Let's get that going. And now what we're gonna do, you're gonna make sure you watch this, because obviously we do know that this stuff will boil over. I don't think it's enough cream to worry about that's going to boil over on this high rimmed pan. Gonna let that reduce, and then we got some blue cheese crumbles we're gonna add to it. We'll do that next. We are about 2 minutes in on our half a cup of cream that we added to that, and time to add some blue cheese to it. Let's put the blue in the black and blue. Do a half cup blue cheese in there, and we're gonna save some for garnish. You can make it as cheesy as you want. What we're gonna do is get that stirred around in there, and see we got a nice sauce consistency here. We're gonna kill the heat like that. Let that melt in. We're gonna pull this off the heat. We're gonna get our delicious Nebraska bison ribeye that we blackened with blackening seasoning. Okay, right before we plate, I put it back on the heat. Pull down a little bit. 1 tablespoon of butter. You always want to mount your sauce with some butter. Add some sheen, mouthfeel to it. We'll get that in there. Get that mixed around in there. Add just a little bit of pepper if needed, and I'm going to add just a little bit of salt because it's not quite where I wanted it. Alright, so we mounted our sauce. We added final seasonings. It's good to go, and it looks delicious. Alright, time to plate. Alright, this plate is delicious Nebraska Bison.com ribeye up. I got some asparagus here. Light it up in a pan, just a little bit of water. Kind of steamed it up. Add a little bit of salt and pepper and butter. When it was done, drain the water off. Nice, easy. A little bit of water in a pan. Bring it up to a boil. Doesn't take too long. 2-3 minutes. Drain the water. Add some butter. Add some salt. Add some pepper. That's what you get. Some deliciousness right there. Looking good. Looking good. We all love it. So our delicious bison ribeye from NebraskaBison.com. And once again, I know, as I've told you before, please go check them out. It'll go right there on top, like so. Looking delish. And our sauce, which we got right here. We didn't drain any of that oil out after we seared our steak, after our bison steak. What do we got in there? Shallot, garlic, cream, green onion. Oh my gosh, let's get that on there. Put that over the top. Like so. Looking good. Nice little spot like that. Let's finish it off. Ooh, that does look good there. We'll add just a little bit more of our blue cheese to make it more of a black and blue. We did add some into our sauce, so it's in there. And we will garnish it with some delicious green onion that I cut on the bias. That's looking good. That is our dish, and it is looking phenomenal. All right, let's get into our delicious ribeye for NebraskaBison.com. Go check them out. I'll have them down in the description box. Let's take a chunk outside here for bison. Oh, nice and lean. Looking good. Got plenty of that sauce. Can you guys see that? Now that is deliciousness. Blackening seasoning, the blue cheese, the bison. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, cookwithcorey.com. Go check out NebraskaBison.com. Make this. It's delish. See you next week.